Magandang hapon sa ating lahat. Mayong adlaw sa atong tanan. And mayong hapon. It's good to be back in Mindanao. I'm not exactly a stranger to Mindanao. Gikan man ako sa Xavier University, Cagayan de Oro. I'm an alumnus in that place. And I've had many chances to help with projects here. Microfinance, agriculture, as well as peace. So I'm very familiar with the situation, the setting of Mindanao. That actually now connects me to the second aspect of a kind of experience that I'm having in the last 30 years, trying to be involved in establishing a better government, a better society. We have won the battle for frameworks, for development frameworks, for perspectives, but we have lost the battle in implementation. I'm always being faced, and I guess a lot of my friends have been, that we know the processes, we have proposed solutions, we have proposed profound contributions, but they keep on getting repeated every election time or every decade. They keep on coming back, and meanwhile, the situation is actually getting worse. And a lot of this has to do with the topic of governance. I'll just cite you an example of some of the macroeconomic aspects that deeply affects Mindanao, because it affects both poverty reduction and economic development as well as opportunities in Mindanao. For example, an Asian Development Bank study showed that fiscal management is a key constraint to economic development, as well as infrastructures and electricity. And then both are affected in turn with governance practices. Now, if you look at the poverty situation, employment, social services, and social safety nets in turn are also affected by governance. So the topic is not only timely but urgent and essential, and therefore has to be addressed in any situation. Now, I have 6 perspectives in terms of what will work in Mindanao as well as in the country. Number 1, eradication of poverty, as well as enhancing the quality of life for all. So it's not just a poverty focus, but enhancing the life of all. In Mindanao, specifically, 2 aspects connect with that. Mainstreaming a different kind of agriculture, more sustainable agricultural process, as well as continuing with the MOAD peace process, although be it in a very different way. Number 2, we have moral and effective governance, and of course that connects with the whole governance question that we have. Number 3, integrity of creation. I purposely want to use the word integrity of creation instead of environmental protection, because it places the context of the environment in the larger natural and spiritual context with which Lumads and other ethnic groups view Christians and Muslims view the environmental situation. Number 4, for governance to work, we have to have effective partnerships for social justice, which means to say the massive involvement of civil society and business in the process of governance. Governance is not about government. Governance is about societal processes that are put in place to address social objectives. Number 5, I will mainstream, importance of mainstreaming promising initiatives that are there by the Taocons, not only in Mindanao but all over the Philippines, that address already promising solutions but are ignored. Number 6, also holistic education and inner change, and hence also the importance of cultural empowerment on the broadest level. Now, 2010 is not going to be a normal election. A lot is at stake at 2010. If we do not get our act together and act this act right, we will have the coming together again at the most deeper level of traditional politics. We have seen where traditional politics has taken us. It cannot be the same thing as usual. We have to take the risk to move into uncharted waters and take the risk to construct a new future. This is important, and when we do that, we will all get a country that we deserve. Thank you.